you haven't noticed, the devil is out for relationship. He's out for any type of relationships, be it family, romantic, whatever it may be. And we have to realize that when he's attacking, this is not a physical battle. We're not supposed to be fighting against family members. We're not supposed to be fighting against our spouse. We're not supposed to be fighting against our coworkers. We're not supposed to be fighting against other people that we may see in public where they're giving us an attitude. We're wondering where it's coming from. I can tell you exactly where it's coming from. It's coming from the thief. John 10:10, I'm reading from the NIV, it says, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." Jesus was talking at the time about him being the good shepherd and that his sheep, us as believers in him, we know his voice. So one way to avoid being stolen, destroyed, or killed is to realize what voice is driving the issues that are happening in our lives. If there's an issue that's going on, if there's something that's trying to distract you from what God has called you to do, you automatically know that is not the voice of the Good Shepherd. That is the thief. The thief is coming to steal your joy. He's coming to steal your peace. He's coming to steal your focus. He's trying to get you distracted. He's trying to stress you out. He's trying to make you feel depressed. He's trying to make you have anxiety about your future. He's trying to give you all these things. But we can only, he can only have it if we're giving it to him. It's a choice. It's a choice for us to worry about things that we have no control over. And it happens all too often. It happens to me sometimes. I'm like, man, I don't know how this bill's gonna get paid. Or man, I don't know how this is gonna turn out in my life. Man, I don't know about this event that I have coming up. There's a whole lot of I don't knows. But I know that God knows. I know that God has a plan for my life. I know that he has a plan to prosper me and not harm me and to give me a future and a hope. I know that he has made me more than a conqueror. I know that everything will work to the good, for the good of those that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. We have to believe that these promises of God, these are promises that he'll never go against. His word never returns void. We have to remember that in these moments when he's attacking these intimate areas of our lives. It's one thing when he's attacking from afar, but when he starts attacking and it starts hitting home, literally, that's when we start to lose our resolve. But in this moment, I want to encourage you, don't lose your resolve, because in this moment, it's not you versus the person. It's not you beating them up. It's not you cursing them out. It's you realizing that this is not a physical battle. Again, it is not a physical battle. When someone is warring against you, you're not warring against flesh and blood, but the principalities, the rulers of the darkness that is actually who you're fighting against. You're not fighting against them. And the way that you war is with that sword. I mentioned the other day, Ephesians 6 talks about the sword that we're armed with. When we put on the full armor of God, one of my favorites is the sword, the word of God. What does the word of God say about this? What does the word of God say how I should act? What is the word of God saying that he's promised me? Remember his promises. Remember what he says about the situation that you're going through. And the more you focus on that, the less time you have to focus about getting back at the other person or worrying about a situation. He doesn't want us to worry. He's going to take care of it. We just have to trust and rest in his promises.